Welcome back to the channel. It is 8 o'clock on Sunday, March 8th, and the Michigan Wolverines just swept Michigan State for the first time in, I believe, 12 years since the 2013-2014 season. I mean, what more can you say than wow? The turnaround, and look, I'm just going to start just kind of rambling with myself here, and we'll go from there. It I almost want to put in the video, and I think I might. I'm going to try to figure out how to do that. I'm going to add in the video right here where I recorded leaving the Michigan-Illinois game during the 8-24 season, where they brought them in. They brought in the guys from the buses. They bussed them in from Illinois. They took over the arena. There was maybe me and 60 people left, me, my buddy Isaac, and almost nobody else there. And they just won the game, and they killed us. And they were making fun of it the whole time. It was so embarrassing. And then you go to the game last year against Illinois again. They lose, and they get embarrassed. Absolutely dominate on the ground, on the boards. I think it was senior night. Jawan's there because Jace is getting, he's getting honored. And it's like, man, you just can't shake this team. And as good as they were last year, they were, flawed. And then they go out there and they address exactly what they needed to do the entire time, and it was just perfect. I mean, literally, they had a couple holes, and everything that they needed to address, they addressed, and it was perfect. I mean, this team is as this is the problem. Is this? I just got to speak in the moment because I'm just thinking of how this is going to get clipped. This is the most flawless Michigan basketball team I've watched in a long time. You lose one of your best guys in case and he goes down, and you're still just, hey, we're still chugging along. No Kaysen. We went on the road, no problem. Well, not no problem. We went on the road in a tough game, and then we just beat Michigan State by 10. Sweep them at home. It's a lot. It's impressive, and I don't want to say it's emotional. That's probably stupid and lame, but I talked to some of my good buddies. Like shout out Narrative Pusher. It just means like literally it's that video when Michigan won 2021 against Ohio State where the guy's crying. He's like, this means something to me, man. It does. Like this. I'm just looking at these scores here. Am I right? It's unbelievable. Like you just won by double digits against Michigan State both times. You just won the Big Ten, winning, I believe, all but two games by double digits. You win every game on the road. You go undefeated on the road. It takes a crazy effort shooting from in career highs from like 3 guys in Wisconsin to lose at home by 3, right? And then you look at it, you lose to Duke by 5 in a game you kind of got dominated. We won't talk about that, but you win at number 7 Michigan State. You win against number 5 Nebraska, against number 7 Purdue, at number 10 Illinois, home against Michigan number 6, or number 8. You beat Gonzaga by 40. Number 12 Gonzaga beat somehow ranked at the time Auburn by 30. Obviously that win is completely regressed. You beat ranked somehow USC by 30. Obviously again that one clearly regressed, but Michigan State is a very good team this year. I think they'll make a pretty decent run in March. Obviously, it helps Izzo. They will get out of the first weekend. They might even play for almost a Final Four type season the way they play. And you manhandled them both times. Obviously, the matchup was very favor of Michigan, but man, now on to the nitty gritty here. You win the Big Ten. Start off with Rutgers, a 31-point win. At Maryland, you win by 19 or 18 on the road, 101-83, despite a crazy shooting night. Then you beat USC at home by 30, 96-66. Then you have a scary game on the road against Penn State, 74-72 win. The Wisconsin loss at home, I was in attendance for. Then you play Washington, 82-72. At Oregon, 81-71. Home against Indiana, 86-72. Home against Ohio State, 74-62. Home against number 5 undefeated 20-0 Nebraska, 75-72. At Michigan State, 83-71. Versus Penn State at home, you get revenge for that game, 110-69. At Ohio State on a Sunday, maybe a sleepy spot, 82-61. At Northwestern in a game in which you were down 10 in the second half, 87-75 win on the road. At Purdue, 91-80. embarrass them wire to wire. Obviously, the Duke game, but we're doing conference play. Minnesota, 677-67. And again, a very sleepy, boring game. At Illinois, statement win. You lose Kaysen, 84-70. At Iowa, very tricky spot, but in between an emotional win and home against Michigan State, 71-86, 68, and then Michigan State 90-80. This Sparty game, we'll just quickly talk about it, and then I'll do one last thing, which I'll probably get more into it going forward. I'm just trying to pull it up here so I have it ready to talk about it. Michigan State, 41-42 Michigan at the half, 48-39 Michigan the second half, 80-90 overall. 27 from Yaxel, 7 rebounds from Merez, 3 assists from Yaxel, no turnovers. Again, he was, I believe, 5 for 6 from 3. It was crazy. These are the games you need from your biggest guys to perform, and it's why you would think that he wins Player of the Year. I don't know if he will. We'll see how that turns out, but you would like to think that that'd be a thing that happens. Yaxel, 27 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block, no turnovers, 2 fouls. He was 5 for 6 from 3, 6 for 6 from the field, from the free throw line, 8 for 12 from the field. Merez, 18-7 with 2 blocks. Then you had Mara, 4 points, 7 boards, 2 assists, 1 block, only 3 fouls. Those 3 fouls were like in 10 seconds, but it is what it is. Cadeau was another interesting game. 2 points, 1 of 5, 0 for 2 from 3, 2 assists, 3 turnovers, 2 blocks. 2 blocks from Cadeau was crazy. And then Namari Burnett, 10 points, 2 of 4 from 3. Roddy Gale, 15 points, 4 of 5 from the field, 7 of 8 from the line. A lot of free throws late to close the game. 3 fouls off the bench, 1 block, 1 steal. And then Trey McKinney, 4 for 8 from the field, 2 for 5 from 3, 2 for 2 from the line, 12 points, 2 rebounds, 1 turnover. Stupid technical foul, pointing the ball away. But it is what it is. Michigan shoots 27-55 from the field, 10 of 22, 45% from 3, 26 for 29 from the free throw line, which is crazy. Mara went 2 for 2, and he got intentionally fouled away from the ball. But yeah, Michigan State 6 for 18 from 3, 80% from the free throw line. Fears had 22. Jackson Kohler had 23. Carson Cooper had 19. They carried it, and it was crazy. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I have for the video. Just an incredible achievement for Michigan. I cannot believe it. I'll put the video in at the end. How about that? I'll do that. Put the video in at the end here. But really quick, looking at the tournament bracket, Michigan is the 1 seed, Nebraska 2 seed, Michigan State 3 seed, Illinois 4 seed. So looking at Michigan, it'll be Oregon versus Maryland. Winner takes on Iowa Wednesday. Then the winner of that game plays Ohio State on Thursday. And the winner of that game plays Michigan on Friday at noon. And then going forward from that, Michigan will play at 1 and 3:30 on Saturday and Sunday for the championship game. You would think Michigan would play either Wisconsin or Illinois. You would love to get revenge on Wisconsin. And then on the other side, Michigan State has a pretty nice draw, and I think that they will get to the championship game. So we'll probably break that down more, maybe with Cozy, do a quick BCS podcast later this week. But yeah, that's all I got for now. And now I got to record a bad video. But hey, thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe. As always, please share with a friend. And yeah, thank you for the support. It really does mean a ton. Peace. Truly embarrassing how far this program has come, man. Award won't do anything, but my God. Top to bottom changes. Free Sanderson, the last hope of any culture in this program. Lies with that man. And they told him to take a hike. Stood for something, fall for nothing.